Let's get sweaty.
Hey guys, welcome to a Shenmue Dojo video. Today's video is all about the December the 4th Shenmue 4 rally call, the tweetathon, the mass tweet, whatever you want to call it. It is the big one. It's the one we've all been waiting for, and I'm going to explain just a little bit about it, tease it, demo it, all the usual stuff, and just why this thing is so important. So last month, as many of you will be aware, we trended at least twice over on X, or Twitter as you want to call it. And one of those trends had at least 6,000 posts in it, which is by far and away the biggest tweetathon we've had since the hashtag Let's Get Shenmue 4 was invented, it was put together. Absolutely fantastic, guys. The effort from the community is absolutely stunning, and it never ceases to amaze that pretty much month on month on month we are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And this month, December the 4th, has to be no different. We need to go bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm looking at 10,000 posts. That's the aim in one go. 10,000 posts to smash this out of the park for the end of the year and really put that line in the sand. Now, for anybody who's new, and I have seen some new people dropping into the videos here and there, thank you for joining us for the first time. The Tweetathon is essentially where we all tweet as one community to get hashtag Let's Get Shenmue 4 trending over on X or Twitter. We are at some point, I should say, going to move it over to Blue Sky as well, so it will run in conjunction with X and Twitter. But at the moment, we haven't quite worked out what the best way to do it is yet. But the main focus, and I must stress, the main focus of this will remain on X, Twitter, unless things dictate otherwise, because that's where we have the biggest reach. So, as I say, it's a mass tweet. We all tweet as one. We all do it at the same time. So it's 8 PM in the UK, 9 PM in Europe, 3 PM Eastern Time USA, midday Pacific, or 4 AM in Japan if you're over there, which goes over to the early hours of the morning. And we tweet the same message at the same time, with the same artworks as well. And the idea is it gets trending. Now, you're wondering why we're doing this, and quite simply, it's to keep Shenmue, the hashtag Let's Get Shenmue 4 trending, and into the public limelight as much as possible, so that we give publishers, partners, and Wisenet the best opportunity possible to show that we're still here, we're not going away, and keep Shenmue alive and keep it in the public consciousness at all times. So that somebody, somewhere, will pick this thing up, get Shenmue 4 made, maybe even Shenmue 5, and we can all end our lives in a very happy state. That's the hope anyway, but we'll just see what happens with it. I have no control over what happens otherwise, but we will keep pushing all the same. So as I say, this month is the big month. Now, you're probably all looking at me going, why is it such a big month? Well, simply put, this is the time where we will have, and I'm going to stress this, our community stunt put together. So for those of you who backed Shenmue World Issue 3, there was £2 of that, which has gone towards what we are doing. Now, I'm not going to say what it is just yet, but what I will say is for some of you, and it will be in the UK, some of you will be able to see this in person. It will be up for at least 24 hours. And if anybody does figure out what they think it might be, let us know, drop us a DM. I can confirm or deny nothing, but I promise you, some people will be able to see this in person, which will be fantastic as well. Don't worry though, we're going to share the artwork and everything on the day. As I say, new artwork is going to come from Jibby as well. He does a lot of the artwork for the community and Shenmue Dojo. Does a fantastic job for it. Does it all for free out of his spare time. So Jibby, thank you very much for doing that as well. I should always say that, and I don't often do. So Jibby, man, thank you very much. So, I am going to quickly demo everything again, just to make sure everybody knows what they're doing. And let me bring this up on the screen right now for you. So then, guys, you'll be brought up to the Google Drive. It's the same link as always, and it'll be in the YouTube description below if you need it. What you can't see here at the moment is the artwork that we are going to be using for our little stunt as well. What I would say is it will be labelled, use this artwork in big capital letters so you can't miss it. Please don't post it on social media until the obviously time of the tweetathon. People will see it on the day prior to it, but it's absolutely imperative that this isn't shared prior to us doing it essentially, and then when people have seen potentially in person what this is, then we can look at how this is particularly shared, and it might be that we share it all together in one lump. But either way, please don't share it on your tweets until 8 PM or your relevant time. So then let's have a quick look at the text itself. There has been some changes here. So the top of the message is the same: to continue hashtag Shenmue, Wisenet needs a partner. We have removed the exclamation mark because the character count is very, very tight now. who will help us, a little change there from who is going to help us. Hashtag Let's Get Shenmue 4. All the tags are the same as last month, barring here the addition of Crunchyroll. We managed to finally squeeze them in. I know people have been asking for it as well. Makes absolute sense considering they obviously were involved with the Japanese anime and also still host it on their website. And I'd love them to do a season 2 or try and help a season 2 happen, but let's just see what happens there. Go over to Twitter. Paste that in as plain text. Now it is going to be very, very tight. So here, what you can see the cursors just at the bottom there. Just bring that back on the backspace, and then come up to the top here and space it out. So there you go, and there we are. Just make sure on the backspace again. See, it's popped that in there. I don't know why it does that, and then drop that back, and that tag is now in there and all fine for some reason. I don't know why it does it. It's just Twitter, I guess, and the little nuances with it, I guess, as well. And then all you need to do is attach the relevant artwork. So again, you just hit this button here, bring up the artwork where it's stored, pop it in, and away you go. I'm obviously not going to show that here. Then you need to schedule the thing itself. So here we are. So we're going to schedule it December 4th, 2024. Time 8 PM UK time, Greenwich Mean Time, but wherever you are in the world, it will have the relevant time zone for you, and it will automatically work that out. Hit confirm, away you go, thank you very much, and it will say we'll send on 4th of December, hit schedule, boom, and that is job done. If you need to edit it, just go into your posts, you'll see it there, add everything you need to, and away you go. Just fiddle around with it a little bit as you saw there. Just make sure the character count fits. If you're really struggling with it, just get rid of one of the tags, but preferably one of the ones that probably don't mean quite as much, like a Devolver Digital potentially, somebody like that, just to make sure you get that message out there. The key thing is the hashtag trending. The key thing is it trends. I'm pretty sure everybody can use the same message at the same time and just tweak it as I did there to make sure it fits with that one character left. As I say, it is incredibly tight this month, but I wanted to get everything in to make this as big as we possibly can. Now, obviously, if there's any questions how this runs, etc., drop us a message, drop us a comment. We're happy to pick these things up as we go. As I say, keep an eye out as we start building toward December the 4th. It is going to be a big one. We are going to tease what we're doing a little bit more. As I already said, it's going to be visible to most people, and some of you will be able to see it in person. That is all I'm going to say for now, guys. As always, thank you for dropping in on the dojo content. Thank you, everybody in the Shenmue community, for coming together month after month after month and making the tweetathons bigger and better, and just keep that push going, guys, because I am sure somewhere somebody is listening and someone will go, all right, let's see what we can do for a Shenmue 4. Thank you, guys. It is always much appreciated, and I'll be back with a video in the not too distant future. But for now, guys, take care. Have a good one.